What's going on, guys? It's DB for Life, and welcome back for our second part of King of the Ring. And we're kicking things off, wasting no time. It's the King of the Ring Finals. It's going to be Kurt Angle taking on Chris Jericho. Let's get things started. Angle's on his way to the ring. Angle undeniably focused, and here comes his opponent, the Intercontinental Champion, Y2J Chris Jericho. And make no doubt about it, both of these men are fatigued after their opening round semi-final matches. But now is the time for them to prove why they belong in the main event of SummerSlam. Chris Jericho on his way to the ring. Who will come out top? Who will be crowned king? Here we go, guys, both men eager to get things started. Bell rings, Angle goes in quick, Jericho reverses, Irish whip far side by Kurt Angle. This is both men's second match of the night. Chris Jericho defeated Hardcore Holly in a stiff opening match of tonight's King of the Ring. Kurt Angle defeated Rob Van Dam. Jericho has one match in hand against Kurt Angle. He defeated him at Over the Edge to become the Intercontinental Champion. That has to play a role in Kurt Angle's mindset coming in with that pay-per-view loss. Sleeper slam by Jericho. This is the one we've all been waiting for. The King of the Ring is all led up to that. This final confrontation. The first King of the Ring will be crowned. It's going to be one of these two men. Both men really deserving of that accolade. Jericho, with only one win in the tournament. He's only had one match, and that was against Hardcore Holly earlier. Angle with two huge wins over Rikishi and Rob Van Dam. There's an overhead release, belly to belly. Angle turning Jericho inside out. Jericho now in the buckles. Angle's going to go with a big crossbody from the top. The prestige of winning this tournament, not the only prize. We've also got a guaranteed WWF Championship match to the winner. The main event at SummerSlam, whoever the champion will be, will have to face one of these two. And that is some serious prize for whoever can survive the King of the Ring. Angle now. Big takedown. The amateur wrestling specialist. He's got Jericho in the waist slot, and he's going to say, it's time to pop those hips. And he goes straight away with some multiple German suplexes. That's two. And he's going to land the third. Jericho coming into this match. A big deal of momentum. Not only the win over Angle Over the Edge, but also he achieved it by submission using the walls of Jericho. Will that play a critical part? But Angle's got that ankle lock. He hasn't used it so far in the tournament. He's got it locked in on Jericho here. Will that seal him the match? Angle weakening down the leg. It might have been too early in the match to go for it. Jericho reverses the kick. Belly to back suplex, nicely done. Angle rolling to ringside, Jericho follows out. Jericho can't let Angle have a breather. A man so reliant on stamina, like Kurt Angle is, and make no mistake about it, he's got just as much as anybody on any roster. Jericho following things up, big kick to the gut. Takedown on the floor. Jericho in control at this moment. Angle reversing with a back elbow. Follows it up with a right hand. There's an overhead release, belly to belly on the concrete floor. His Angle may be looking for the count out. A win by any means will ensure Angle gets to the King of the Ring and that championship match. Still to come, we've got our two big co-main events. It's going to be The Rock versus The Undertaker, no holds barred, followed by our WWF Championship matchup. It's going to be no disqualifications. It's going to be Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H. A match we've been waiting for what seems like weeks. Both men have been eager to get at each other, but there's Jericho in the ring. He's got a power bomb. And here's another power bomb. He's maybe thinking a third, and yes, he lands it on Kurt Angle. That's three huge high impact maneuvers, and that might get it, but Angle rolls the shoulder. He's not going to be put in those pinning predicaments by Y2J. Flying leg lariat by Kurt Angle. Shot to the gut. Side Russian leg sweep. Now Kurt Angle picking up the pace. He's going to head up top. He's got something in mind. He's going up top, maybe thinking 450 splash. We don't see that often out of Kurt Angle, but he saved it here for the King of the Ring Finals, and he's heading up top again. And there's a moonsault. No one in the business does it any better than Kurt Angle. And he's going for the ankle lock again. Jericho kicks away. When it comes to speed and high flying, you would think that Jericho would take it, but Angle's shown he's just as adaptable in that style of offense. There's a lion salt by Chris Jericho. He's going for the pin. Chris Jericho pins a fatigued Kurt Angle with the lion salt. We have a brand new King of the Ring. Chris Jericho picks up the win. Angle's high flying moves proves to be a fatal move. Jericho wins with the lion salt. Chris Jericho is your King of the Ring, and he will be heading to SummerSlam to face the WWF Champion. Here we go, guys. It's one of our co-featured main events. The dead man on his way to the ring. He's going to be taking on the People's Champion, The Rock. This match is all about a personal grudge. Who will come out on top? The Undertaker's on his way to the ring. And wait a minute, the roof is about to blow off the arena because here comes the Brahma Bull. Someone who has had a personal issue with The Undertaker. The Rock is ready to mix it up, no holds barred. Can he get the job done here at King of the Ring? Here we go, guys. It's The Undertaker versus The Rock. The Undertaker starting things off with that high impact offense. Follows it up with an elbow drop. These two men have been on a collision course since the very first episode of Attitude Era. The Undertaker and The Rock were on opposing sides in a tag team match to determine who will be facing off for the WWF Championships. The Undertaker and Stone Cold Steve Austin won. They had their championship match. And after interference by Triple H, The Rock come to even out the odds. He landed the rock bottom on The Undertaker, causing Stone Cold Steve Austin to become the WWF Champion. These two later had a dream partner tag team matchup. The Undertaker picked his brother Kane. The Rock picked Mankind. So big things happening on Attitude Era, leading to this big no holds barred matchup at King of the Ring. Who is going to be walking away with one of the biggest victories so far in all of Multiverse? Following this match, and The Rock is landed a chair shot to the skull of The Undertaker on the floor, taking advantage of the no disqualification, no holds barred, no countouts. There must be a winner aspect of this matchup. The Undertaker now back in control, laying to waste The Rock. In a brawling environment, you've got to favour the bigger man in this kind of matchup. Big shot to the face by The Rock. The Rock got those steel steps. What's he going to do with them? He's going to try and launch him into the ring. And he hits The Undertaker square in the head with them. And he's got that steel folding chair, which has got absolutely no give whatsoever. And he's took The Undertaker down to size. The Undertaker isn't going to be using those strikes while he's incapacitated on his back. The Rock now, he's going to go for a big vertical suplex. So far this has been pretty much The Rock's match. After an early flurry by The Undertaker, The Rock now has got that Singapore cane from underneath the ring. He's going to try and do some damage. The Undertaker takes it away. Kendo stick shot to the top of the head. Both Rock now hit the spine buster on the concrete floor. That's going to allow some of his high impact offense to be even more effective. Big elbow drop from the top. The Rock now looking like he's going to clear the announce table off. Both these men undoubtedly respected by the fans. The fans have got behind The Undertaker in this matchup so far. One has to question what The Undertaker's motives are. We have seen what he has been capable of. He took advantage of Stone Cold Steve Austin after his assault by Triple H. There's a half Boston Crab. Pinfalls or submissions must occur inside the ring. This will do no good for the Undertaker. It might weaken down The Rock, who kicks away. The Rock has got the Undertaker in position. He's putting him on the announce table. What's he got in mind? Oh, wait a minute. He loads up the Undertaker. Rock bottom through the announce table. The Rock going back to the ring. And he's pulling another table out. The Undertaker has just been put through one. And now The Rock is going to surely finish this match off. It's like a war zone at ringside. The Undertaker disposing of that table, and he counters a chair shot with a vicious elbow. These weapon shots certainly have been doing damage to both men. This kind of offense. Big DDT. The Rock lands on pieces of that table. The Rock using that table as a weapon now. What can The Rock have in mind? Big DDT stops the Undertaker firmly in his tracks. Belly to belly on the floor. The Undertaker isn't moving as well as he once was. There's a rock bottom on the floor. That's surely got to be it for the Undertaker. 2 rock bottoms on the outside. The Rock putting the table in the ring. These chairs, his steps, his tables. The Rock now, he's got those heavy steel steps and he has laid out the Undertaker in the middle of the ring with them. The Undertaker counters, inside leg sweep. The Rock is wobbly, he's woozy, he thought he had it in his hand, but here comes the Undertaker and he's going to land perhaps a tombstone pile driver. That's going to have the match won. The Undertaker hooks the leg. Will this be it? And it is. The Undertaker defeats The Rock. No holds barred. One unbelievable match and a huge win for The Undertaker. Guys, we are back, ready for our main event. It's time for the WWF Championship. Here comes the game, Triple H. His road to King of the Ring has been one filled with blood, one filled with rage, and it's one which might go through Stone Cold Steve Austin. And guys, the roof is just blown off. the King of the Ring, because here comes the WWF Champion, Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's looking to avenge his beating at the hands of Triple H. This match is going to be a nasty match. Here comes the rattlesnake. The referee holds up that the Smoking Skull Championship belt. This is the main event of King of the Ring. It's going to be Stone Cold versus The Game. And this is going to be a match for the ages. Let's get things started. Austin counters. Both these men jockeying for position in the opening stage of this matchup. This is going to be a brawl. This is going to be a fist fight. Who is going to come out on top? Austin with those big right hands. He fires away with them. He knocks The Game into the corner. Triple H kicks away. Austin now going with some back elbows to the face. Gutbuster by Triple H. Trying to twist Austin's surgically repaired neck. He knows that has to be a big weakness for Steve Austin. Big back elbow. Irish whip over the top. Triple H goes sailing over the top to the floor. What a King of the Ring event this has been. We have seen new tag team champions. We've seen a King of the Ring crown. We've seen The Rock versus The Undertaker. Probably the brawl of multiverse so far. And this is our main event championship match. Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H. Austin won that championship by defeating The Undertaker on Raw. Triple H, he's just coming off a big no disqualification match win over Mankind in a match which you've got to see, involving sledgehammers and a burning table. Triple H showed what a nasty streak he has by decimating Mick Foley. And now he's going to look to do the same to Stone Cold. Big shot with that chair. This is what Austin's been waiting for weeks. Those chair shots. Got to be damaging to the body and the chest of Triple H. Big right hand. The Game fighting back. He can brawl with just about anyone, but he might not be able to compete in that particular style with Stone Cold. Austin got that steel chair back. He's not done with what he started earlier in the match. Big shot to the skull. Austin has pulled Triple H's sledgehammer from underneath the ring. Is this going to be some ironic revenge? But Triple H counters out of it. He used it in the gut of Stone Cold. That sledgehammer was the same sledgehammer he used to brutally attack Austin before his WWF Championship match, nearly costing him the championship. Austin retaliated on Raw by decimating Triple H, leaving him bloody and lying in a pile of announce table after a Stone Cold stunner. Austin now with another steel chair. Triple H rolling out of the way of this impact, but he didn't roll out of that one. Big shot to the face. Austin now noticeably limping. This match undeniably is taking an effect on him. Big chair to the skull. This match is all about revenge. Austin piling up the chairs. What could he possibly have going on in his mind? There's a backbreaker on the floor. Austin catches the foot. Spins the game around, but the game too fast for Stone Cold. Big backdrop on the concrete. Austin's spine just bounced off the floor. Running knee lift to the gut. Austin clearing away the announce table. Triple H fighting back. Austin throws Triple H back in the ring. He knows that the seal to this matchup might be that same sledgehammer. Triple H again counters away from it. Big shot to the face with that steel chair. Austin wearing down the legs, wearing down the back. Those shots, undeniably, causing the game to be wobbly. Wait a minute, there's a DDT desperation counter by Triple H. Austin was in cruise control. The WWF Championship on the line. The main event, King of the Ring, Attitude Era, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H. Austin giving the Triple H what he thinks about him. Rusev pressed by Austin. Austin going back down to the floor. He's obviously got something in mind. Austin has got the sledgehammer. Shot to the gut. This is what he's been waiting for. Big shot to the gut again. Middle finger for Helmsley. Big right hand. Another right hand. Irish whip far side. Wait a minute, pop up. Oh, wait a minute. He caught Austin on the way down. Austin was taking his time. Here comes a pedigree. That's going to do it. We have got a brand new WWF champion. If Triple H can make the cover, he does it. The referee. 1, 2. Whether Austin kicks out at 1. Triple H is stunned. He thought he had the championship won. Wait a minute. Austin with a sledgehammer to the gut of his own. Right hand. Another right hand. Jawbreaker. Triple H. Reversal by Austin. The match picking up the pace. Austin fires off the rope. Big elbow to the chest. And there's a stunner. Austin in position. He could go for the pin. This is about payback. And there's another stunner. Triple H is bleeding from the forehead. Are we going to see? He's taking a double and there's a triple stunner. 3 stunners in a row. A King of the Ring size stunner. And that might do it. Austin is still the WWF champion. He defeats Triple H here at King of the Ring after 3 Stone Cold stunners in a row. Triple H thought he had it. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here at King of the Ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out on top. Make sure to go and watch all our episodes and subscribe. Until next time, see you again soon, guys.